Times NBA players went too far. Basketball fans, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving into the competitive NBA and investigating those iconic instances when players went a little too far. The NBA has seen its fair share of incidents that have shocked and amazed fans, from physical altercations to contentious actions. Grab some popcorn as we discuss some of the craziest NBA history moments. Let's get going. The Malice at the Palace. On November 19, 2004, the Indiana Pacers and the Detroit Pistons were playing in a basketball game. This is when our first unforgettable moment occurred. A harsh foul committed with only a few seconds left sparked the famous "The Malice at the Palace" on-court brawl. It quickly got out of hand and involved players, coaches, and even spectators. Tensions were already high during the game because it was a physical matchup between two ferocious rivals. Ben Wallace of the Pistons attempted a layup with only 45.9 seconds left on the clock, and the Pacers leading 97-82, but was harshly fouled by Ron Artest of the Pacers, now known as Metta World Peace. Wallace aggressively shoved Artest after taking offense, setting off a chain of unfortunate events. Artest, who is notorious for his erratic behavior, reacted by attempting to calm himself by lying down on the scorer's table. John Green, a spectator at the courtside, however, made the decision to throw a cup of soda at Artest, striking him in the chest. This reached a breaking point, causing Artest to charge into the crowd and attack the incorrect supporter. As numerous fights broke out between players from both teams, chaos broke out on the court. The brawl featured prominent participants like Rasheed Wallace, Stephen Jackson, and Jermaine O'Neal. Security personnel found it difficult to regain control as fans got involved in fights with the players. With players and spectators trading blows, chairs being thrown, and a chaotic atmosphere all around, the situation quickly got out of hand. The game was eventually called off after several minutes, with the Pacers being declared the winners by a score of 97-82. The Malice at the Palace had significant consequences. Ron Artest received the longest suspension in NBA history at the time, missing the remainder of the regular season and 13 playoff games. The NBA meted out harsh penalties. A number of players were given punishments, including Stephen Jackson, who was given a 30-game suspension, and Jermaine O'Neal, who was given a 25-game suspension. The incident garnered negative attention for the league, leading to a review of security protocols in NBA arenas. It brought up issues regarding the conduct of the players and the spectators, emphasizing the significance of upholding professionalism and respect both on and off the pitch. Metta World Peace elbowed James Harden. Metta World Peace, formerly Ron Artest, was involved in yet another contentious incident in 2012. He elbowed James Harden dangerously during a game against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which led to a concussion. The incident left observers and fans in shock. The incident happened on April 22, 2012, during a highly anticipated match between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder, both of whom had Metta World Peace on their roster. World Peace dunks the ball with just under 2 minutes left in the second quarter, appearing combative in his celebration by raising his elbows. Key Thunder player James Harden accidentally collided with World Peace as he turned to run back down the court. World Peace reacted swiftly by swinging his elbow violently and striking Harden squarely in the side of the head. As a result of the blow's severe impact, Harden suffered a concussion. Players, coaches, and viewers all expressed shock at the incident. Before realizing the gravity of his actions, World Peace briefly rejoiced before realizing the effects of his elbow strike. He immediately expressed regret and acknowledged his error. The NBA acted quickly and suspended World Peace for 7 games, which included the first 6 games of the Lakers' playoff series. The Lakers' playoff run was significantly impacted by the suspension, in addition to World Peace. The incident also sparked a public outcry and intense media attention. World Peace apologized in front of the public on several occasions, admitting guilt for his deeds and contacting James Harden to extend a personal apology. He stressed the significance of respecting opponents and playing the game in a fair and safe manner, while acknowledging the need for improved self-control and sportsmanship. Gilbert Arenas' locker room debacle. The Washington Wizards locker room in 2009 serves as the setting for our next unforgettable moment. Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton, 2 team members, got into a confrontational argument that turned into a high-stakes match. Both players pulled guns on each other, shocking the NBA community and leading to lengthy suspensions for each player. On December 21, 2009, when Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton were playing cards on a team flight, things came to a head and led to the incident. After the incident, the argument persisted, eventually escalating to a fight in the locker room of the Washington Wizards at the Verizon Center. According to reports, Arenas and Crittenton got into a heated argument where they both made threats and questioned each other's toughness. Arenas pulled several handguns out of his locker as the argument heated up, and set them in front of Crittenton's locker with a note saying they should pick one. Arenas entered a guilty plea to carrying an unlicensed firearm during the subsequent legal proceedings and was consequently given probation and community service. In addition, Crittenton entered a guilty plea to a misdemeanor gun charge. In response to the incident, the NBA acted quickly and issued harsh suspensions. Gilbert Arenas' season was effectively over after receiving a 50-game ban and an indefinite suspension without pay. Javaris Crittenton's participation in the rest of the campaign was barred. Both players' careers were significantly impacted by the incident. Gilbert Arenas, a former NBA All-Star and prolific scorer, struggled to regain his form and was ultimately dealt from the Wizards. Javaris Crittenton's NBA career ended abruptly because he never participated in another game. Latrell Sprewell chokes his coach. Latrell Sprewell, who was then a member of the Golden State Warriors, got into a physical altercation with PJ Carlesimo during a practice. Carlesimo was physically assaulted by Sprewell, who choked him and put his life in danger. Sprewell's reputation was severely harmed by the incident, which led to his season-long suspension. The incident happened on December 1, 1997, during a Golden State Warriors morning practice. Latrell Sprewell had previously engaged in altercations with teammates and coaches due to his fiery temperament. Between Sprewell and head coach PJ Carlesimo, things came to a head on this particular day. According to reports, Carlesimo's criticism of Sprewell's performance during a drill sparked the altercation. Sprewell took offense at the criticism and yelled at the coach in return. Sprewell approached Carlesimo as the argument heated up and, in a fit of rage, choked him for a number of seconds while threatening to kill him. Sprewell was quickly removed from Carlesimo by his teammates and assistant coaches, who stepped in. The incident shocked the NBA community as a whole and received significant media attention. The NBA also imposed its own punishment, suspending Sprewell for an additional 10 games at the start of the following season. The Warriors organization immediately took action, suspending Sprewell for the remainder of the season without pay, which amounted to a 68-game ban. In the end, Sprewell's deal with the Warriors was broken, and in January 1999, he was traded to the New York Knicks. Sprewell's career suffered significant repercussions as a result of the incident. Many questioned his morals and ability to continue playing in the NBA, and he was the target of criticism and scrutiny from the public. Sprewell eventually made a comeback to the league with the Knicks, where he had some successful seasons and was even chosen for the 2001 All-Star Game. Despite Sprewell's success on the court, the choking incident remained a turning point in his career. His reputation was permanently damaged, his basketball achievements were overshadowed, and it served as a lesson to other players about the value of professionalism and self-control. These incidents serve as a reminder that even the most talented players occasionally lose their composure and step over the line, even though the NBA is known for its incredible athleticism and exciting competition. These incidents teach us valuable lessons about the value of respect, good sportsmanship, and restraint both on and off the pitch. Basketball fans, that's it for today's video. We sincerely hope you enjoyed this tour of some of the NBA's most iconic moments. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and to leave a comment if you'd like to see more content like this. Keep checking back for more thrilling NBA news and highlights. Until the next time, be careful and take care. Goodbye.